Well, hello everybody, it's Ruby. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, so let's get our energy for right now. Let's see what's coming in right now. I'm picking up my deck here and it says love on the bottom, but I'm going to use the Voice of the Soul's Oracle. Let's see what is coming in for the collective here. Hope everybody's doing really well. I got my little puppy Echo. She's napping behind me. Okay, there is a message to pass on, and it has something to do with this abundance card that I'm seeing here. So let's get the messages for those two. They came out together. There is a message. So that is in the back. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do the abundance card first. And then I will see what the message part is for us. Okay. So abundance. You can have everything you need, but please listen to me. A part of your energy is flowing too quickly, and because of this, you may feel we aren't connected. You may be moving forward too quickly, not taking the time to integrate all the signs and synchronicities you receive. Nothing happens without reason. Each event and encounter has something to teach you. If you don't take the time to experience and understand them, you may feel like you're standing still. Know that abundance is here and accessible for you. To connect with me, take time to breathe and free your solar plexus chakra. Make time for meditation and deep breathing. You'll realize you can move forward with greater inner calm and serenity, and you'll look at everything happening around you with fresh eyes. You'll ground yourself through breathing and free yourself from the energy of stagnation. Everything will take on a new meaning. So your spirit guides say we invite you to move in stages. You may wish to avoid some of these stages, thinking you don't need them, yet they're important for you to create new, stable, and durable foundations. Some things you don't know yet, and by fully experiencing these stages, you'll find yourself in a new energy of discovering yourself and others, and the meaning of events around you. Decide on your priorities and the time you wish to spend on them, then determine the practical goals you wish to achieve. This logic may frighten you, but it's necessary for you to be in a grounded energy. You'll keep your natural and spontaneous character while channeling your energies to focus on yourself and your expectations. Move forward with sure steps and with respect for your chosen path, so you may be in an energy of abundance. So a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. You can't skip steps here. Whatever you're doing, it's important for you to create a good foundation and to take it one step at a time, not to skip anything here. So there's a message to pass on. So these are in the back. There's only a couple of them, so I'm just gonna. This card is here to help you connect to your psychic abilities. Take a moment to visualize this card. You are invited to receive a message to pass on to your soul, your spirit guides, or an entity. So write down what you feel. Look at the card for as long as you need. You're invited to see a message on your own beyond the card's description. Be confident in yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and hold this up, and you can do that if you wish. All right. No skipping steps. All right. Let's get some tarot out for you guys. Let's get some tarot out for you guys. Why is this happening now? I feel like there is abundance coming in, but you cannot take the easy way out. You can't skip steps. It's going to affect things. So, tell me more. I have the Four of Cups and the King of Swords. You're going to have to speak your mind. You're going to have to make decisions. You're going to have to do these things with clarity. so that you don't have a missed opportunity here. There's some sort of missed opportunity that could happen. Okay. I just heard, is it too late to apologize? It's too late. And I don't even know who sings that, or if that's the right key, or anything like that. I feel like there's something that needs to be tied up. There's a conversation that needs to happen before this abundance can come in. And then I'm also seeing, you know, when people go through AA or NA, there's a step of making amends. So there's an important conversation that I think needs to happen between you and somebody else, where you guys can have closure on what happened. And I think this message card is actually about you guys' communication as well. You getting downloads from Spirit, you getting downloads from your guides on how to have this conversation so that you guys can move forward. I'm going to take one more card on that. What is needing to be communicated for the collective? What is needing to be communicated for the collective? Judgment. There is something huge that has been discovered within yourself. And again, it is Spirit kind of coming through you for this conversation. Spirit is waking you up, or this other person, whoever it is that you're talking to. And there's messages coming in regarding this. So this could be different for everybody, but the main theme is that you do have abundance and you're stepping into that abundance era. You have a message that is coming down from your guides that you need to communicate with this other person about something from your past. Because we have Judgment and we also have Four of Cups, which is indicative of like missed opportunities. Okay? So that's what Spirit wants to talk about. What else does Spirit want to say about this right now? I got two. King of Wands and the Page of Swords. Yeah. So this is about taking action, sending messages. For some of you, this could be something that was a missed opportunity in the past with a person, something that got in the way in the past. This could have been somebody that you could have been collaborating with, that you could have had as a friend. Okay, so this also could be a friend conversation. Somebody could have done something that they said without thinking. Yeah, so I just asked for more clarification and I got two, the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So there was an opportunity for equal give and take here that wasn't taken, or this person you or this other person overgave, and it led to a lot of pain that needed to be healed from. So there's a lot of awakening type energy that is coming in now as a result of this. So what are the potential blocks here? What are the potential blocks here? Okay, I got Ten of Swords, but it came out in reverse. And then I have the Nine of Wands. So this is going back to the message I was talking about. The Ten of Swords is painful energy, but it brings relief in a way. So it's kind of a unique card to me because it's so painful, but then at least it's over. With the Nine of Wands paired with that, it would signal to me that this could be a repeat cycle that has continually not given you closure in some way. So potentially, if you're not able to actually end this once and for all, I keep hearing, end this once and for all, then it could be a block for you because you're always going to be holding on to the what ifs of this situation, right? Yeah, my dog agrees. All right. So I'm going to get a little bit more on this. So what's your advice, Spirit? What is your advice for the collective for today? I got the 9 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. Okay, so you're gonna have to stand up and fight for this. If what you want is to be able to move forward, if what you want is to have this abundance, you're gonna have to have the conversation, and you may even feel like you're gonna be standing up to a bunch of different people that have differing opinions to you. And you're gonna feel like there's a bunch of naysayers about this action that you're going to be taking. So this is really about bravery, and I feel like it's very much about inner child wounding, and there's that is the reason why this has not completed up until now. So this could very much be a family dynamic or something else that you're just having this huge awakening on. And it's like the time is now to turn my back on this once and for all, to say what I need to say, to talk about what happened in the past, to talk about how it was unfair to me and why. And this message is so important because it's like the key to this lock that needs to be turned in order for you to be able to walk through the pathway to the next phase. And that phase is in abundance, but these steps cannot be skipped. If you don't do that, if you don't have your closure, if you don't take the steps necessary to have that bravery, then you are potentially going to just go another round here through. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a card from the Inner Child Oracle. Okay, I have one that's like sticking in here, so take that one out. The Inner Child Oracle Guidebook. Let's get a card from this. See what Spirit wants to say for the collective. What else does Spirit want to say for the collective? There we go. Emotions are the reflection. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful card. Emotions can often indicate how an event is affecting your inner child. When you experience an unusually intense emotional response to a present situation, it may be a sign that an aspect of your inner child is hurting. Since your inner child can carry many different wounds from your childhood into your present moments as an adult, when intense emotions do arise, it is good to take a moment to sit with them and with your hurting inner child. So they're saying that you can find a space where you can focus on your feelings. You can try to identify the sensations you're feeling and ask yourself if there's a connection between how you feel now and your childhood. Listen to your intuition and become curious about what you are experiencing. Follow the trail of your emotions forward, continuing to ask yourself questions about where the root of these emotions might lie. And ask yourself if there's anything you can do to help heal this old wounding in the present moment. Have patience with yourself in this process and put this exercise aside if it becomes too overwhelming. So you got to do it when you're ready, but Spirit is bringing it in now. It's time to address this. It's time to have the conversations with the necessary people, and it's time for you to fully face this reflection. Okay? So that is what I have for you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. If you're interested in checking out my channel, I'm going to have that information in the description box below. And also make sure that you join us on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our lives, where you can get live card pulls and we can talk about what's going on within the collective energy at this time and get astrology and all sorts of goodies. Okay, so thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.